The game of life ain't no shame of life, man. Hey, we all here to experience and to learn and to be taught, and to learn to other people and to teach other people, right? Um, man, as a man, I don't blame a woman for how the world is. And as a woman shouldn't judge and blame a man for how the world is, good or bad. But in my true nature and the reality of things, I'm a man and I feel like I just got to speak on this. A lot of men ain't being checked in the correct way and nurtured in the right way. And a lot of women ain't being checked and corrected and nurtured in the right way to where, people's accountable for their own actions in themselves. And so the world is in disarray. The world is imbalanced right now. But ladies and gentlemen, if we continue to overstep our boundaries and our reach, meaning like a woman trying to be too masculine and a man being too feminine, the roles in reversed and switched. The man is like the nurturer and the woman is the provider. And that may work in certain situations and scenarios and stuff, but man was supposed to be the protector, the provider, and the woman was supposed to be the nurturer. By nature, I guess that's what they were saying to us. That's what we've been taught. And I ain't gonna fight that if that works, but in this day and age, we can see that it's not gonna work for the woman to be the provider and the man to be the nurturer, because the woman think the man go too hard on the kid when the man is just fed up with the kids not listening and learning. So it's hard to nurture them because they get to just run all over you because according to the woman, the kids is just being kids. And then it's an extra payload or heavy load on the man when the man got to sit up here and be submissive or subjective to his woman because she provides everything, and she may not even be in the right state of mind or the right nature to be even trying to run ahead of a household. So for the woman to be the provider, she has to, if a woman's going to be a provider or go-getter, she also has to have enough restraint and discipline to submit to a man and his logic and his reasoning, because a man don't go off of intuition. A man goes off of logic and off of reason. So a man is thinking things through more than a woman is in certain aspects of this life and this business of life, right? So the man is like a step behind the woman, and that ain't necessarily good. But man fucked up. The man of this earth, we've been taking advantage of the women. We've been dogging the women. The women and got smart. They done switched the roles. But in turn, us men, we being hurt in a whole nother way on a whole deeper scale. Because the women done been hurt on a whole deeper scale in a whole different way. And they fed up. So they tired. They like, shit, we gonna go be go-getters, and we gonna be deceptive to the best degree, and we ain't gonna get caught cheating. We just gonna play with a nigga mind and emotion. This is how I feel about a good 65% of the woman population. And this is just my opinion. I want y'all to share this, click on this, comment on this, or whatever. I want to have a real conversation. And no, I'm not bashing women. I love women. I really bow my crown to a woman, but not all women. I bow my crown to the right kind of woman, to the woman. I salute all the right women that really is in their femininity. They get into their bag. They know who they are. They real with themselves. I salute all the real women like that. Now, the women that's tricks and hoes that, like to expose and want to get exposed, and they play with their nose and all that shit. They play the game of life and they being crooked about it. I don't salute or respect women like that. We looking for women that do the right shit, just like any real woman, a salute a man that's doing the right shit, taking care of his kids, providing for himself, not a drug addict, not abusive, and all the whole nine, and that's what we supposed to be doing. We supposed to be saluting each other, not shooting each other, right? But in this day and age, it's out of balance. Like I'm trying to say, You know, y'all gotta look at this. I'm not a victim to the system, meaning the government, the law, or none of that. But look at it like this. The law, the system, the government has set forth a hindrance for all criminals. And most men then participated in something illegal, do something kind of criminal. So men is subjective to be under the restraint of the law, meaning they on probation, they fighting cases or whatever, by choice and by nature and kind of what, the environment then set up for all men. So men not in a position really to go get a bag or chase their dream. So they think and they scheme and they plot and they want to do the street shit to try to make an easy way, and then they get caught up in the cycle further and further. But that's no excuse for a man not to overcome his circumstances and situations. But most men don't know how. But I'm here to train and show people, man, there's really a way to do the impossible, but you have to believe in yourself, and you can't be full of ego and pride. You have to actually do the things that you're supposed to do and have to do and need to do in order for you to do the things that you want to do and should do and could do. But it's essentially that you start at one in order for you to take the stairs, take the step-by-step process in order for you to get somewhere you trying to get to. Man is one thing. I'm on men's head. I salute all the real men. And I salute all the real women. I'm just putting on notice that a lot of shit is out of character, out of place, because either the man is being too feminine and the woman is being too masculine, and they don't know how to balance each other out. So it puts the kids at a disadvantage, y'all, because too much time with the mama, the kids get all emotional. Too much time with the daddy, the kids getting their ass whooped too much. So it's got to be a fine balance in there in order for us to raise the next generations to be real, upstanding, correct individuals, But it all starts in the household, man. And I like to say, man, if you taking care of your household and you ain't just wasting time and just trying to be noticed for the wrong reasons, man, I salute you with the utmost respect and love out of my heart and my body, man. But if you own some bullshit out here and you in the way of your own kids' success and your own success, then you a hindrance, man. And and I hope everybody that is in your life, that they start noticing your bullshit and separate themselves from you, man. Because real shit can't fall in with fake shit, man. Just like you can't, cast your pearls amongst the swine, man. That's why you gotta stay away from the people that ain't for you, and you gotta stay around the people that is for you. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta identify it and recognize it, man. Men, women, and child, man. But everybody ain't getting older. They ain't growing up, man. They getting older, but they ain't growing up. And so we gotta grow up, right? I'm just trying to grow up and show up, man. And I don't do this shit to put on no show or to down nobody. I just be trying to drop some knowledge, man, to put some fat on some people's head, man, to really, put yourself in a position, man, to where you can win and the people around you can win. But as long as a man and a woman is at odds, and the man is trying to use the woman up and the woman trying to use the man up, it ain't gonna never be no balance in the household. It's gonna be chaos, it's gonna be turmoil, and it's gonna be things that's not worth doing anything for, because it ain't no balance. Somebody is trying to take more than they giving, and you can't never take more than what you giving, and you can never really play nobody. Even if you is thinking you playing somebody right now, life got a way of paying people back for the things that they do. And I ain't wishing or cursing nobody with nothing that they don't deserve. I want justice to meet us all, beat us all. But for all the people that's out there and they saying one thing with their words and their actions don't match their words, or their actions don't match and back up their words, them people, man, justice need to hit them real quick, man. And I'm not saying good or bad things that happen to them, but people need to be separated from things that they not for. If you're not for something, get away from it. Don't be trying to sit there and trying to oppose it and change it or to hurt it. If it ain't for me, I'll just get on out the way of it. That's how I feel about life, But I live a real life, and I'm always in my mind, and I'm always thinking, you gotta think it through, and I hope y'all thinking it through too, taking time to think. But like I said, this ain't no bullshit towards no man or no woman. I just want the real shit to come back, man. where a woman respect a man and a man is loyal to a woman, and vice versa, man. Love, loyalty, and respect, the foundations, man. Understanding, reasoning, and longevity, man. Family, thinking long-term generational shit, man. That's what a man and a woman get together to do, to think about generational wealth and longevity. If you in a woman's life and you not benefiting her and her kids, then you probably in the wrong relationship. And if a woman is in a man's life and she not trying to benefit that man and his kids, she a hindrance and in the way of his progress. And really the thing is, we got to identify never to let nobody take us backwards, or never let nobody hold us backwards. But you can't let nobody hold you backwards, because you got a choice to get away from them, whether they holding on to you or not, which that means a lot. But you got to make it a lot, and you got to make a big choice. A lot of people can't make that big choice because we so codependent on people. But in reality, man, we really don't need nobody. We need ourselves more than we need anything, and believe that and receive that. But, all is what it is and all is what it should be. But, making sure you identifying the things around you and not be so caught up in what you think you got going on to see what somebody else around you got going on, right? Being game tight means you know how to run game, and it means you know how to peep the game. Yeah. Be game tight, game right, Yeah, be a boss nigga, not a lost nigga. Be a boss bitch, not a lost bitch out here, y'all. And all women ain't bitches, and all men ain't niggas, and all women ain't hoes, and all men ain't pimps, No one of the two was above each other, but at the end of the day, without the seed of a man, a woman can't bear a child. But without the woman's egg, a man's seed is just a man's seed, So we need each other, y'all. The man up the women and the women up the man. Be good, be great to your people. Love with real loyalty behind it, and respect with real, respect with real motherfucking respect behind it, man. Respect the things that respect you, and, give people the benefit of the doubt, man. And remember the golden rule: treat people how you want to be treated, man. That's what you needed, man. Peace and love, man. Share my video shit, man. Tap in.